All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Lodge. Presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, that boy, rough.
I've got a new initiative that I'm working on. Can you guys tell what it is just by looking at me?
Is it something about baked potatoes or?
No, I'm actually working on my posture as I podcast.
That's weak, dude.
It is. So what I'm trying to do here is just kind of maintain shoulders back, head up, just be a little bit more camera friendly for my, whenever I transition to television personality, I want to be ready. And also I'm thinking about tilting my chair toward Dylan because I've found that I get a little sore in the neck from looking over this way.
Can't stop looking at me.
Dylan's got so many funny jokes that I have to like look at him a lot.
It's true.
So I'm gonna turn a little bit. Will, tell me if this is uncomfortable.
I hate this. I
Brett
absolutely
did it this
hate
way, by
this.
the way.
No.
That's a freak.
Brett basically had his feet propped up on my chair.
I don't like that.
Hey, Dave, that's sick, man.
Thanks,
hey, dude,
man.
I'd like to let me be the first to congratulate you on your new posture.
It's platform posture. All my vocalists out there will understand that. We'll see how long I can maintain this. Thanks for having me on.
We also have someone else in the building. Some of you know him as Dylan Shivery. Others know him as Shreddy Mercury.
That's
Shred
right.
Armisen himself, Dylan Shivery.
You're
Freddy
really trying to
Krueger.
force that on him.
Yeah.
No, listen, I had this conversation with Bay over the weekend. I feel like my body is deteriorating. Like, it's really failing me lately. It's the back. I'm having neck problems.
Dude, hop on
Having
this initiative.
Digestive issues. Like, the whole situation is just falling
Time out.
apart.
What's up with your tum?
It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it.
Oh, you
You
got
brought it
tummy
up, not
issues.
me.
You can't bring up your tummy issues
just
and not
got-
let the squad work them out with
I
you.
just got tom-tom problems, man. I've had them for like 3 months now.
Are you taking a probiotic?
No. Should I?
It depends on what. Yeah, you should. I don't want you getting diver tick. That's something I wouldn't wish upon anybody.
Yeah, it's hasn't been super fun, but
you know I'm D'd up, diver ticked up.
Really?
You know this about me.
When's the last time you had a kombucha?
It's been a minute since I booched up.
Dude, maybe it's all about the booch today.
Booch boys in the building.
All about the booch.
I'm getting good vibrations. Call us the Booch boys.
Maybe I've been having too much chicken spaghetti at Ciccolini's. Maybe that's what it is.
I've been eating hella spicy foods lately.
Nothing.
They've
from
been calling me
Randy?
Frank
He's
Caliente.
smiled, but like he's not gonna.
Come on,
Dylan,
Randy. That's my barometer
When
for
you-
if I'm funny. I
When
look
you
at
exhaust
Randy.
that line of humor before the pod starts, you can't expect Randy to like
It's true.
be hooting and hollering over there when you drop that line, which we're all guilty of.
Yeah. I am happy to be here. However,
What symptoms are you having with the tum tum?
I'm not going to talk about them. I don't even like. I barely even told Bay. Like
We have several women in STEM who are currently listening, and I think they could help you out with your digestive issues.
women in STEM. If you know about the tom tom, holler at me. Just talk tom tom.
You made it weird somehow, even though like I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, that's what I do, man.
It feels good to be back. It's been 2 weeks since the squad's been together.
Oh yeah, we really missed you.
Because like you were out with the cron, and then I went on vacay, and like it's been a disjointed.
Omicron.
We're not doing Omicron.
Omicron.
Yeah, thousands are hospitalized, I believe.
It's true, Dylan.
It's a mild one. It's a mild boy.
I think Delta's still out there just wreaking havoc on people.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
suggested to a doctor friend of mine, of ours, I said, I'm worried about Dylan because I think he may not have Crohn. I think he might have Delta. And his quote, paraphrasing, was, I promise you it's Omicron.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Rolling with the Omies.
Jesus.
Rolling with the
Omies.
Omies.
Okay, I'm on
There's a
board.
Clueless reference.
Yeah.
A movie from the early 90s.
Someone
Very-
accused me recently of not seeing Clueless full through, and that's just simply not true. I had a sister who was a year and a half older than me. I assure you, I've seen it numerous times.
Of course, Clueless, a movie in which the lead character falls in love with her stepbrother.
Who's significantly younger than him, right?
I believe so. I believe he's in his 30s and she's in high school.
Fuck. It's not funny.
Wasn't it based on like a Shakespeare play or something? Antigone or some shit?
Antigone or some shit. I don't know.
Are either of you guys partaking in Station 11? Fourth time I've brought it up on
No.
the show.
No.
I decided I'm not going
It was
to be.
based on Emma.
I think you'll like
Jane
it.
Austen. Ever heard of her?
There's a tie-in to this. Jane Eyre? Did you have to read Jane Eyre?
No.
That
We had a
was
girl in fifth
Jenna?
grade. I don't want to expose this girl too much, but in fifth grade, I had a girl come in after a long weekend, and she said that she read Jane Eyre cover to cover.
No.
And she told we had to do like verbal book reports to our teacher in order to prove that we read the book. There's no way a fifth grader read Jane Eyre cover to cover. Sarah.
Maybe she was on that good Adderall.
She could have been. I don't know. I didn't know they had that back in
Time
fifth
release.
grade.
She got that early time release before they had to tone it down.
I came back from Disney World one time, and this girl was a new student, and they just gave her my desk. I no longer had a desk.
Oh, you got cucked.
Yeah.
He got desk cucked.
Damn,
It's the
dude.
cucking of desks.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Did they,
about
did
Jane
they
Eyre?
give you another desk or?
They eventually gave me another desk, yes, but I didn't. You know how you had those little like 4 desk clusters? I was
Oh,
no
yeah.
longer with my crew.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did they do it because they knew you were like social enough to be able to like go fit in wherever?
Dude, hard to say.
Like you're the only one they could have done that to.
We had the wild teacher though. Like we had the teacher you wanted to get as a student, but if you were a parent, you were like, my kid's probably gonna be a little behind going into 6th grade.
So anyway, Station 11, there's a lot of Shakespearean references. They're actors and stuff, and they're all lost on me. But I love the show. Great acting. Honestly, one of the better shows I've watched recently.
I was already out before you told me about the Shakespearean.
You
For
ancient.
sure.
Now I'm-
Will, you'd
I'm-
like it.
I'm
You'd like it.
Hundo P out.
If you're somebody who understands numerous Shakespeare references, we're just riding different
Yeah,
ways.
you're just a boner.
Time out.
No
You
offense.
put off guy who would know those references.
Dude, I
so than us.
have no clue. Shakespeare over my head, no clue what's going on.
I don't know what they're saying.
No,
That version of English, I don't get it. It's like a foreign language to me. Why do they talk like that, David?
they don't even know how to spell the word old. They put an e at the end. You're like, you don't need that e, dog.
Like, what are you doing? What are you saying? Get out of here.
Yeah, cool, William.
The best Shakespeare performance is when Billy does it in the competition with Eric and Billy Madison.
Sleep forever.
You kind of crushed that.
We do impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a big movie reference podcast. We like to make references that relate back to movies.
If you're a Station 11 fan and you want to just chat about it, hit me up. I love it.
Dude, you should hop in the Station 11 Discord. I bet it's going off at all times.
If you set one up, I promise I will be active in there. I will give you one comment per week. There's only one season of it. It's based on a novel, a novelle.
Just say novel.
You're bringing a lot of nerd shit to this podcast right now, David.
Yeah, you're really
Well, it's
nerding
fun
it
to-
up. Let me
look,
guess,
I'm-
you're
I'm
playing
trying
Wordle.
to-
You're
I'm
playing
trying
Wordle
to-
too, aren't you?
I'm trying to take us. No, you canceled Nerdle last
Yeah.
week. Your words, not mine.
Nerdle.
Were you first to say Nerdle? Or did you
yeah.
see that in somewhere else? And
I
then put it
promise
in?
you. My very smart, funny brain came up with that.
When will we ironically start doing Wordle?
I'm not going to do it, man.
I don't even know what it is. I see the tweets. I don't understand what it actually is, and I have no desire to find out. And I know we've already exhausted the topic. Like,
You weren't here for it.
I'm
though.
seeing-
no, I don't know what it
I'm
is.
seeing a lot of people on the TL who I previously had a lot of respect for. were
Micah?
tweeting out Nerdle shit.
You had respect for Micah.
It's Micah. It's hashtag Chad. It's
no.
other folks on the
It's
TL.
all our
I'm like, what are you-
friends.
I didn't know you were such a
Who said it was
nerd.
2012 Facebook behavior? Knock it off.
It was Curry. That's a good tweet.
It was a really good tweet.
No, I'm gonna do.
Knock it off.
You know what? If somebody starts a Station 11 Discord channel and invites me to it or tags me in it, I will do a Wordle.
I hope it's you and the one backer watching Station 11, just having a group just a one-on-one conversation within a Discord.
Actually, what I just said, I'm not going to do. I will do a Wordle, but it's going to be like 2 months from now after they've gone under.
I'm gonna schedule out some Wordle tweets from my personal account for like, just
Hey,
a long time.
The new
out.
thing to do is to show take a screenshot of you blocking the word Wordle on your Twitter.
That's
Like
almost
Word-
that's almost as insufferable as the Nerdle people themselves.
I did some muting this weekend.
See,
I
here's why
muted
I
some
don't.
people yesterday.
Here's why I don't mute stuff like that. I want to like, I want these people to identify themselves so I can continue to hate follow them. You know what I mean? Because
You
if you're-
really
if you're
don't like
tweeting out
Wordle.
Nerdle shit and I don't see it, how am I going to know that you're an actual nerd?
You know that people are going to start tagging you in their Wordle stuff.
Michael's
Or
already
they're going
started
to get
doing that.
hashtag block.
He's tagging Dylan?
Yeah, he's already tagging Dylan in his
Oh, I
Wordle
love
tweets.
it.
I want to block his ass.
I muted 2 celebrity names this weekend. Can you guess who they were?
Ooh,
Share.
Kanye,
You can't mute Cher. No, I didn't mute Kanye.
Madonna.
Was one of them Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
It wasn't.
Fuck.
It wasn't, dude. I'll never mute him.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
We should
No.
we should bring Flappy.
You guys are
Bird
mute.
back.
You guys are trying to get me to mute people that like I absolutely loved in my childhood.
Okay.
How about you just tell us?
Fred
man?
Astaire.
It was not Fred Astaire. I muted Machine Gun Kelly as well as MGK
What?
and then Megan Fox. I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
You know what?
I don't care.
That's fine.
We've reached Billy Bob Thornton,
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie levels of
Just
just
the modern day Billy Bob and Angelina.
they're doing way too much. I don't care if they did a blood pact or not. I don't care if it was a joke on Instagram or if they actually did it.
They
I
drank
just
each
don't
other's
care.
blood, not for like.
I drink your blood.
They just did it for the
Thank you.
for the notoriety. Like, oh, people will talk about this, so let's just get extra weird. This shit's annoying.
If Sally told me to do a shot of her blood at our wedding, I would have done it. But I'm not gonna like be
A
telling
blood
people I
shot.
did it.
I just don't need to drink anybody's blood at this point. I'm not Army Hammer. Is he still doing that?
I don't know if he was ever doing it or just talking about it.
Yeah, he was all mouth.
What that mouth do?
True.
A shot of blood seems like a lot. Were you ever blood brothers with
They're
anybody?
disgusting.
Did
No.
you ever do the blood brothers pact when you were a kid?
No.
I could see you
That's
doing the
weird.
branding thing with your boys.
No,
That
definitely
looks-
did not.
that's-
do
I
that.
had some buddies who did the branding thing, and I wasn't there for it. And like low key, I was pretty bummed I wasn't there for it.
I had a bunch of buddies who
Dude.
thought it was cool to put cigars out on their arms so they could have the scars. I was like, guys, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that's a
It's
bad
very
call.
really
Stupid.
Dude, I've been listening to this Gary V pod about branding. It's
Oh,
pretty-
yeah?
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, hey, Will. You like Gary V.
I like the unintentional comedy that Gary Vee brings to the timeline.
Doesn't he have a signature shoe? At
Yeah.
Grand X, we talked about
Yeah.
like, we need to get these.
He Hundo P has one.
We never got them. Were they Skechers? What were they?
Like Allbirds or some shit.
They might have been.
Gee.
No, they weren't Allbirds. That would be the perfect collaboration.
They were actually Etnies.
No, stop. ES is making my favorite ones from high school again.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not that far from buying a pair.
All right, segment that has nothing to do with Dylan. Unless you want, power rank your high school shoes. Give me top 3 brands.
Oh, Adidas Sambas,
Go.
ES Costin 3 skate shoes, and I had a pair of Audio skate shoes too. And I don't know which version they were, but they were definitely the Bam Margera's if he had a signature shoe.
Dude, I was the first one to have the Adidas Oswego, however you say it, back in the day. And people were just all over my jock when I had those. It was so sick.
Is that true? You really did have those?
Oh, yeah. They were
Oh
tight.
shit, you were swagging back then.
Oh, yeah, dude. I know
For
that.
me, I had a pair of the Stan Smith Adidas.
Oh, so
Loved those.
a guy that I later in life became friends with, but like he was a couple years older than me. He had a pair of those that he would skate in, and I thought it was a real swag move, and so I bought a pair to skate in, and I completely swagger jacked him. He's also the first person to ever utter the words "Sunday Scaries" to me.
Whoa. Origin story.
that's-
He set my life on a different
What's he
path.
doing now?
Dude, I don't know. I got to hit up Codeman. Codester. Remember Cody from Step by Step?
I do.
He went so hard. He just
Wait.
sat in his van.
I don't know who that is, but there's no way Cody from Step by Step went hard.
Dude, he lived in his van in the backyard and just smoked weed in there and played guitar.
Oh, yeah, he sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking doper loser.
Oh,
Burner.
look at this guy. This guy doesn't burn.
Oh, I burn.
What's your
Everybody knows I
problem?
burn.
What other shoes you got in that roster?
I'm going Etnies.
Do you ever have any pumps? Reebok pumps?
Yeah,
No.
when I was a kid. I had the LA gear, the LA lights, though.
We
I
had
had
a
those
kid,
before the pumps.
kid
They
in
lit
first
up.
grade showed up wearing pumps, and he immediately was the alpha of the classroom.
Yeah, that shit was so swag.
They helped me make the 7th grade B team.
My older sister's friend had some, and I was like, this dude is the coolest guy I've ever seen.
Have y'all seen on Twitter the reprise of like all the and one shirts that were just blatantly disrespectful to people?
No.
No, but
It was like they're like, "Damn, I'll take you to church because you better pray this jump shot doesn't go in."
damn.
It's so stupid.
So good
It's
though.
a lot for a
I
t-shirt.
remember
know.
the animation on those shirts, though.
They're tight,
Like that super jack dude with the basketball.
shredded.
Yeah.
They were calling him Shreddy Krueger.
I know. I remember that.
You guys want to hear a couple? We haven't done this in a little
Airwalks.
bit. You guys want? Airwalks they were fine. They were your starter skate shoe.
You thought I was going to... Yeah, I had my first pair of Airwalks in like 6th grade.
I don't think I ever actually owned
fifth.
any Airwalks.
You thought I was going to say simple. But I
No,
didn't.
we talked. Barrett and I talked simple on the Sunday Scaries podcast feed. Retail therapy
Why don't you
just
plug
this
it?
past Sunday. I'm plugging it right now. Yeah, we talked simples. They no longer in production. They out. You guys want to hear a couple of ratings and reviews that we got
no,
recently?
I do. Just
Only
get
if
to
they're
it.
really, really good.
Dude, one of them says hanging with the boys. If I could give it 1 million stars to these fellas, I would. They're the 3 best friends I've actually never met.
The three
Someone said,
best
listen to this
friends.
podcast, Bing Bong, username I'm whatting. They're doing a
Wow,
lot.
of bits thrown into that, but that's kind of the point.
I haven't pre-screened any of these, so if I say anything that's offensive to anybody, I'm sorry.
We're the three best friends.
Stop. Ever wonder what delving into the devious minds of two middle-aged dudes in an AARP card holder would yield? This podcast will keep you laughing, thinking, and whatting for hours. Been listening for just over 4 years now, and these lads are my best friends I've never met. That's 2 people. Grab some super fantastic and sit back and relax.
I mean, they really put everything into that.
We have Sorority Girl Lover 69 who rated us 5 stars. It says, have you ever wondered what it's like to be a washed-up 30-year-old hanging around in... Okay, you're just taking L's here, Dylan. I'm sorry.
Dylan's 38. He's not 30.
Finish the fucking review.
Here's the final one. This isn't your grandma's pod.
Finish it. I'm wondering what he's saying.
Your extremely washed 40-year-old friend. Oh boy, do I have a podcast for you. That's
5
not
stars,
nice.
though.
Only reviews complimenting Dylan get read on the next Monday pod. That's facts. Dylan, I'm doing you a favor here.
Man.
Yeah, I'm looking out for you.
That's actually
Dude,
really nice of you.
Don't feel bad for him. I was at Bolden Acres with him yesterday, an outdoor bar. This dude walks up. I've never seen you look more like celebrity. You had like a cool shirt on,
Oh,
backward
cool shirt
hat,
guy.
cool shades on, and was just walking around like he owned the
How
place.
dope are my new shades?
You looked, dude, I was like, I told KJ, I go, Dylan looks famous right now. What's he
I
doing?
mean, low key, I am.
What's
though,
your problem?
honestly.
Shut up.
Normally
like
your
big time.
fits are
Like
fine.
super facts. That
But-
shirt, Bay got me that shirt for Christmas, man.
she's actually knocked you up a peg.
She's up in my swag. There's no doubt. Yeah. Thank you, Bay. You the best.
Our final one from JD Alpha. It says, this isn't your grandma's pod. Podcast presented by David Blaine Tweet Guy, the original rowdy gentleman and Russian dictator with a stash, produced by a man that has no business being that thick. Just remember, there is a loading phase.
If someone is like checking out this podcast, like I wonder if this is something I'd be interested in, and reads that review, there's no way they're gonna like listen to it.
I don't know.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
This is why we don't get like 2 million downloads an episode.
Yes.
It's because
No one understands what the hell is going on.
The reviews are holding us back.
it's this. People are like, you know what? I've checked this out. I saw these guys on TikTok in an elevator. Let me check it out.
Is that one viral yet? Can we get a viral check?
Yeah. How
Hey,
vi is
get back
it?
to us on that. Thank you.
I think it's time.
For what?
We're recapping this weekend of fun presented by DraftKings. We're on a divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is celebrating with a huge odds boost for new customers. Counting down to Super Bowl 56, new customers can get 56-1 odds on any team. Bet just $5 and get $280 in free bets if your team wins. Woo, sheesh. That's a deal.
That's
I
a hell of a
need
deal.
something that'll keep me engaged. In
Almost
this,
too good to be
playoff
true.
season now.
There's some people out there who are like, wait, Sportsbook isn't available in my state yet. Well, you can still get in on the action of the divisional round, and everyone can play for huge cash prizes with DraftKings daily fantasy football contests because they're giving all new customers a free shot at millions of dollars in total prizes with their first deposit. All you have to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, use promo code WASHED, and 56-1 odds on any NFL team. Bet just $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team wins. That's promo code WASH for 56-1 odds at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older, New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wagered. One per customer. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We should do a contest. New segment alert right now. We should do a contest where we see who can read the disclaimers at the end of certain ad reads the fastest and cleanest. It's like a typing test. You get dinged for every stutter or whatever.
I've been trying to get a typing test going for a little bit now, but there's one person holding us back.
He won't do it.
It would be humiliating for me.
We'll put
That's
odds on it. We'll put odds. Well, what if we did like a pre-season for this, and we established odds that you had to surpass? Like we go in with expectations, and it's not just that you lose.
The reason for this contest is solely to make me look like a total.
No.
Well, it's also to try to make me look good. I'm worried about Brett though.
I thought
Brett
I
says
was-
he's fast. He did it the other day.
I'll admit that the previous employer, I thought I could type as fast, if not faster than Will, and he got me by at least 10 words a minute.
Brett's over 80.
Oh, I think I got Brett.
Facts?
Well, so maybe I'll do one after this, and
I'm flirting
I'll ignite the fire a
I'm
little
flirting with like 50, 60. I'm
That's
on
a
the bell curve.
TikTok. That's a TikTok genre, Dylan's typing journey, that people would tune in for because it's aesthetically pleasing. The sound of hunting and pecking.
bit. Are you
You know, it
faster?
probably is.
Are you faster on your laptop or your phone?
A laptop.
Are you sure?
Hey, you know what? I'm actually faster on the new laptop than I was on the old one for some reason.
For purposes of what Will's asking, he's talking about texting on your phone while you're at home, not while you're driving a vehicle like you do often.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this isn't when you're looking up every 2
wouldn't know.
seconds to make sure you're not ramming into someone
Driving down
behind you.
360.
I only text while driving, so I wouldn't know.
It's not safe. Dylan, what'd you get into
Okay.
this weekend?
Well, thanks for asking, Will. Friday, mobbed with the boys minus Will, of course.
Haha, it's me.
Yeah. Met up with, even Randy showed up for a little bit. Randy, Dave, Brett. Experienced the worst service we've ever had, or I personally ever had in Austin.
Love to see that.
Truly, truly terrible. But we saw it a lot of fun. Drank some crispy boys. Ate some cookies at the bar. It was kind of a scene. It was fun. Saturday, date night. Took Bay out to dinner. Yeah, that's right. Took Bay out to dinner. Good fiance.
You want to elaborate?
What genre of food did you consume?
What do you call that place? They had steaks and a couple seafood dishes and burger type place. What do you call that? American fare?
What's the restaurant?
Yeah, if you would have
Tiny Boxwood.
I was gonna say if you would have just said the restaurant, I might have been able to help you.
Tiny Bees.
What do they call that?
Yeah, huh? What kind of
Tiny Bees. Tiny Boxwoods. It was very good. My first time there.
a little overpriced for me.
Yeah, as most restaurants in Austin are now.
They have one in Houston.
They get you there.
Started in Houston.
Really?
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
They've got
idiot.
the tiniest boxwood.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you a tinier boxwood. What is a boxwood?
It's a box of wood.
Okay.
The box is the box made out of wood?
Binders full of wood.
Sunday, very unfortunately, I watched the Dallas Cowboys just absolutely embarrass themselves. Mike McCarthy's a joke. Got to go.
Oh,
I don't think he's going.
dude, save that Fuego for the Too Much Dip podcast, recording shortly after this one.
Just a disgusting display of football. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. How about you, idiots?
D-man.
Yeah, I was with Dylan. I experienced the service issue. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't fine. It was bad. Anyway, Saturday, played golf. That's significant for one reason. Cold front season here in Austin, Texas. Most places as well. Blew through overnight, but you had the north winds gusting up to 50 miles an hour at times. And I haven't played in a while. It's tough with the kid. So I was like, no matter what, I'm playing. And I went. And it was sunny, and it wasn't bad. Front nine was not bad. Now, it was very windy. And don't think I broke 50 on the front. Couple snowmen on the front. Wasn't great. But the back, when the sun started going down. Our tee time was at 1:30.
Well, when the sun goes down.
4 o'clock rolled around. It was chilly boy season. But I had a great time. I'm working on this little hooded Stinger 3-iron, Dylan. I think you'll love it. Keep it low to the earth.
Hoodie Dave is back.
Call
You
it
don't
Paul
have
Wall.
a hooded Stinger 3-iron.
I do.
You just don't.
I do, man. Rolls out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Well, you won't see it because you don't play. You gave
Can't wait
up.
to
You
see it.
sold your clubs.
You know what? I want to play soon. I want to play Lions soon. And I would like you guys to play with me if you're into it.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
It's going to be a banger for sure.
Marilyn Manson.
Hooded Stinger
Just
3-iron, this guy says. Just hit the ball
Slipknot.
straight, David. Who do you think you are? Huh? Think you're Gary what's his last name again?
Woodland?
Woodland?
Gary
I almost said
V?
Woodman. Think you're Gary Woodland?
It's me, Gary V.
Son of
Golf is a waste of time.
Look,
Why would you golf when you could just be grinding instead?
you should be buying cryptocurrency. Does he do crypto? Surely.
that guy stinks.
Gary?
Yeah.
Dude, do people know how much the place that you worked before you were a content guy loved Gary V?
We read a management book at Grand X, and I was like, oh man, this company's going downhill because I've already read this book.
Isn't he just like I never sleep. I stay up all night working. Like I outwork anybody kind of guy. Like rah.
Yeah, that's what we need
The
to
one
do.
piece of advice that I've actually seen him give to people, which is great, he'll be like, all right, like, how long you been working on your project for? And they're like, 8 years. I'm working on it every single day. And he's like, that's too long. It's a failure. Move on. I'm like, yeah, actually, good point. Like, if you're working on it for 8 years and it still sucks, like, yeah, maybe you should just move on, player.
Yeah.
You know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Rome is currently burning, though.
Wow. That's heavy.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, man, linked up for a little bit. I have a hard and fast rule about watching, not not every DFW sports team that I love, but the Cowboys specifically. I don't watch Cowboy playoff games in public anymore. So I'm 37 now. There's really not much I have to gain from it, because if like we find a time machine and we go back and we play very, very well, then I'm 37. I'm not going to be the guy at the bar like buying shots, like high-fiving everybody. It's just not my style anymore.
Dude, get some H-bombs for the boys.
And if they just go out there and lay a turd like they did last night, yesterday, then I'm just the guy. I'm just sat at the bar looking at the clock, wondering if I should order another one, but probably not because I'm sad. And I'm just waiting on an Uber, sad, wearing like cowboy gear.
There's no worse Uber ride home than post-playoff loss Uber ride home.
Yeah. So I went, linked up with KJ and Dylan for a minute, had a beer, watched the end of the Philly game, and I left before kickoff. And you know what? It was for the best, because that would have been just all-time bad time for me to be in public.
What'd y'all's spreads look like for this game? Do you have like a red stripe or anything?
I had a pecan porter, I had a Guinness,
Yeah.
and I had a Yingling.
I had 2 beers at the bar. A blueberry blonde ale.
Was that good?
Hate that.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Oh, it was very good.
Did Brittany like it?
And then I had 2 Yinglings at home. Kinda.
Damn,
Yeah.
y'all are on the Yingling wave.
Do you know I'm a Ying boy?
Turn this into a party wave. Get me on it.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll fuck off.
Yeah, please do.
It's really taken out of me maintaining this posture.
I don't know how you're doing it. Why you're doing it, even.
I'm just trying to get back to where I'm not hunched over.
Well, I'll save you guys the painful stories of my weekend that of me doing absolutely nothing.
I'll sum up your weekend. You avoided us at every turn.
I did not avoid you.
Yeah, you did.
I did not avoid you. I didn't do much this weekend though, but you know what I did do?
Not hang out with us.
You guys heard about this Euphoria show?
Is that the one with Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, you can't. That's the horniest question you can ask somebody if they bring up Euphoria.
I don't know anything about her.
The single horniest question you can ask somebody.
You do.
It's the young lady from White Lotus, of course.
I don't know what I'm doing with this show.
I think I just
These
broke it
teens,
down.
they're cool.
Did you watch season 1?
Yes, I did. It's very anxiety inducing. I tried to get my wife into it, and it took her 45 minutes into the pilot before she said, I'm never watching one more minute of this show ever again.
And did she?
Look at all the memes that we're getting from this show. I was a little worried with all these memes when I saw Sydney Sweeney like hiding in a bathroom, that she was trying to escape like some guy like coming after her or something. And I was like, are we really laughing at this? And then I watched the show and I was like, oh, okay. No, we're allowed to meme this.
I had that thought, then I listened, and it was somebody who thought she was taking a 2, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Hmm.
Are you guys ever going to watch this show? It's the hottest show going right now.
Maybe.
I can't even get you guys to watch season 2 of Gemstones, and you're just sitting here just like,
No, I will watch that eventually.
I've been busy, man.
shut up. You've been, what, like hanging out with humans and like drinking beers with your friends and
Dude,
stuff?
I don't live alone anymore, man. It's weird.
Yeah, are you having, like, do you guys have matching television tastes?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Okay.
She watches a few reality shows that I'm not into, like this Cheer show on Netflix. You see this one?
Oh, Sally's so into it, man.
Sometimes you
I can't do
wanna
it.
go where everybody knows your name.
Of course, that's from the show Cheers.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, the whole show is filmed inside that bar. They never leave.
Love Ted Danson.
They never leave. You notice that?
Without Cheers, there's no Frasier, Dylan, so I have no choice but to stand.
They never leave the
Origin
bar.
story.
Yeah. Some call it a prequel.
So today, first of all, shout out, it's MLK Day,
Mhm.
and my wife is not working. She's at home. And I've got a feeling she's going to start a show without me. So I'm just putting that out there. If she's listening, she's not. But I've got a feeling I'm going to go home and she's going to be like 4 episodes deep on something, and I'm never going to get caught up, and it's just a show I'll never watch.
Dude, that marriage is just constantly trying to get on the same page when you're trying to like watch a TV show together. I fell asleep for the last 20 minutes of a Narcos Mexico season the other day, and Sally's just like, "Oh yeah, can you catch up, please?"
So she's liking it?
Yeah. How can't you? It's like one of the best shows on television.
So good. If anybody wants to get a Station 11, or Narcos Mexico thread going on Discord, I'm in.
You know, Dave, it's rare that you're on the golf course and you're actually chilly in Texas. Most of the time we're doing stuff and we're getting dressed up and everything. You're just sweating through stuff and
Okay.
whether you're on the golf course and you could just have a nicer polo, or maybe you're just in the boardroom and you're like, wow, this shirt is stiff. I'm sweating through it. It's wrinkling too.
I hate a stiff shirt.
What am I doing?
You mentioned the boardroom, but what about like a discoteca or
That
something?
it works for that too.
Okay.
But if you're ever having those problems and like you just dread wearing dress shirts like me, because like I'm a podcaster, I don't wear dress shirts that often. I think you got to go check out Mizzen in Maine. Mizzen in Maine combines the comfort and flexibility of your favorite athletic wear with the fit and style of a custom dress shirt. Lightweight, breathable, moisture wicking. This bad boy will have you looking great. And you can even skip the dry cleaner because these shirts, they're all machine washable. I hate going to the dry cleaner. You never know if it's going to be like 2 days or 3 days. You have to wait for that text to go off when it's all ready and stuff. Sometimes they put too much starch on it. Please, get me out of here. Why can't I just toss it in the washer? Oh, wait, I can now. Mizzen in Maine.
Damn.
They got famous for their dress shirts, but they now make incredibly comfortable flannels, no-tuck shirts, performance polos, chinos, so much more.
You think I'm not already copping these no tucks? I got one recently.
You're kind of the no-tuck guy.
Yeah.
Your team never tugged.
Yeah, catch me not tucking. Just don't do it.
Yeah, they made the tuck rule. It wasn't because of Dylan, though. Because
Exactly.
he just doesn't do that kind of thing.
Boom.
Dude, 8th grade, though?
Always tucking.
Yeah, you should call me
Remember
Tucker
Tuck?
Carlson.
Remember Tuck Tuck?
I'm sorry.
Wasn't Tuck Tuck in Three Ninjas?
Tuk Tuk is a Thai restaurant
that
in
was
South
Tom
Austin.
Tom.
It's also like the name for a cab in Thailand.
Dude, his name's Tom Tom.
I know, but wasn't there
He ate
another
candy.
one? Wasn't there another one? Maybe I was wrong on that one.
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
Watch
it
out
was
for
so
my
good.
nose. It's bad news already.
I wonder if those guys are like working like desk jobs now, just crushing mizzens every day,
You got to think.
Crushing mizzens every day.
all day, every day. I love these things, man. If I have the opportunity to not sweat through my dress shirt, I'm taking that opportunity
Yeah.
every single time.
That's fair.
Going to New Orleans for Micah's bachelor party, I was like, oh, I know what shirt I need to bring. It's about to be absolutely balmy on Bourbon Street. Mizzen and Maine got the job done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're updating your you're updating your wardrobe to head back to the office, or you're just looking for a new flannel, guess what? We got good news. Right now, if you go to mizzenandmaine.com and use promo code circling back, you'll get $35 off any regular price order of $125 or more. That's $35 off when you go to mizzenandmain.com and use our promo code circling back. Leo news.
You know, I'm a Cancer.
Is it though? Is it news?
Are you calling fake news?
It's the fakest news I've ever seen in the history of fake news. Yes.
So Leo's ex-girlfriend, what was her name?
I believe it's his current girlfriend.
No, it said ex.
I know.
Someone
but I
replied to
think that
Dylan's
was
tweet
wrong.
saying they're still dating.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. I read tweets.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Well, she
At
said
Dakota Ruff.
Camila Moron. It's a hot name.
So is she like how old is she? Like in her 30s or 40s or what?
I don't know, man. I think she's in her 20s, Dave.
Really?
Yeah, he likes
Like
him.
like late 20s?
I don't know. He
or
likes him
like-
young.
Do you know how old she actually is?
How old?
24.
Like, that's just too young for. How old is Leo?
38.
No.
47.
47.
47?
I was going to say 47.
Yep. He's pretty much lived 2 of her lives at this point. Age ain't nothing but a number, though.
I mean, me at 38, the thought of asking out a 24-year-old would be crazy.
We're just
What
certified on different waves.
What if it was your boss's high school age daughter?
My date with the president's daughter.
I'm trying to think of the Clueless dynamic again. I can't get
Oh,
past
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, Camilla came out and said that he made her sit through an entire Star Wars, or a series of Star Wars movies, the entire franchise, while he ran around the theater that they rented out.
Entire franchise. That's many, many hours. How many are there now? 7? 8? Including Solo?
This is the dumbest, fakest
So,
story of all time.
well, okay.
BuzzFeed wrote about it. Is
First
that
of
fake
all,
to you?
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
if you have the opportunity to hang out with Leo, they're like someone approaches you and they're like, Dylan, Leo's been listening to Circling Back lately. He wants to hang out with you. Can you
I'm
clear
in.
your schedule for, January 28th? You guys are going to Alamo Draft House together. You're like thinking like, oh, we're going to like screen like a new movie's in or something like that. And then he starts doing that. Are you bummed that that's how your day with Leo transpires?
Well, since it 100% did not happen, I don't really have to go over this hypothetical in my head.
Is that the only way a guy like Leo can go to a theater and watch a movie is if he rents it out? Because that's kind of a fun part of watching movies is the audience reacting to it. That's part of the dynamic of
Well,
certain films.
How long would it take to watch every movie in this series?
That's a Randy question.
2 days?
I'm going to say at least 2 days, maybe a fortnight.
Look, nothing about the story is true. What kind of lightsaber did he bring to the movie theater?
It says it would take 25 hours and 7 minutes to watch all 11 live-action Star Wars movies. That includes 9 installments from the Skywalker saga and 2 anthology movies, Rogue One and Solo. This is excluding the anthology movies, episode 1 to... never mind. If you watch all the anthology movies, episodes 1 through 4... 9? I don't...
Even if you just
it'll take you to 20 hours.
Even if you just watched one of the movies, I still call bullshit on the story.
What's the story? That he made her watch that? Or is there more to it?
That he had a lightsaber and he was like acting out the fight scenes while she was sitting
If he
there, like,
liked
"What is
Star
this guy
Wars this
doing?"
much, wouldn't he be in a movie by now? Like, I feel like he's got the clout to be like, hey, George, you're putting me in a movie.
George Lucas, of course.
That's what I'm talking about. Not Frank Lucas.
Man, that would be tough. Somebody of Leo's stature in Star Wars.
What? There's been big people in Star Wars.
I know, but he's just
You're the Star Wars guy. You're the certified Star Wars guy.
not.
You are though.
I'm more so than
I
a
am.
doll, but
Didn't you see my viral TikTok?
I don't have any ill will towards Star Wars. I just don't know. I don't know that much about it, and I just feel like I was kind of in an in between time of getting into it.
dude,
It is the nerdiest franchise of all time.
this is crazy.
I don't think that's even like that rude to say. It's just like common knowledge.
This says that Leo actually voiced Jar Jar Binks.
Really, that's cool. I don't really know what that means. Like what kind of character he is.
Randy knew or knows.
You don't even know
Jar
about
Jar
the
Binks.
joke behind Jar Jar Binks
No,
being just like the worst character in Star Wars history
really? Why?
because he's just annoying and he
He's just-
sucks.
Just
Is he a lame-o?
He's kind of a lame-o.
Kind of like Dave.
You're kind of the Jar Jar Binks of this pod, dude.
that's actually I'm fine with that. I'm memorable at least.
It's true.
Damn.
I mean, in the list of Star Wars characters, he's definitely on my list of people that I can name, and I don't think that list is
you
more
go.
than 10 characters. Queen Amidala, Princess Leia.
Was Queen that was Natalie Portman? I don't know. I'm
No,
sorry.
It's Keira Knightley, actually.
Natalie Portman's in it somewhere.
I'm joking. That's what I guessed.
She was Queen Amidala, dude.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
It's
come on.
common knowledge, dude.
If I'm doing anything but hanging out on a yacht with Leo on the day that I'm granted with him, I'm bummed.
Leo did not do this. I think there's even a fault.
Why?
story.
What?
It was
What
like-
benefit does she have making this up? Is this just like a cute thing?
Oh,
She's
I
like,
don't know because I didn't know what her name was
Well, we're doing a
2 days
segment.
ago. Now I do.
Maybe
Yeah,
she was
that.
trying to get on circling back and she succeeded. We're talking about her.
Leo, if you're a big listener of Circling Back, just like email us. Just let us know.
Did y'all
Whatever,
both see
man.
Don't Look Up?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
You have not seen it.
I have not seen it yet. I'm looking
Oh
forward
man,
to
it's
it.
good. It's good.
I just fall asleep to every movie I watch lately. It's really bad. It's becoming an issue.
Sleepy Will.
Dude, every single thing I watch, I fall asleep like with 10 minutes left. It's a major issue.
Man, Leo's getting like low key dragged about making Don't Look Up and also being like kind of a hypocrite when it comes to, the climate shit.
But he's done so much for climate change. Like he's
allowed to this.
I feel like he's a little. I feel like he's a little bit allowed to be hypocritical, considering he's done more than 99% of people
Well,
have.
the
Like,
carbon footprint from a lightsaber is pretty intense.
I've never thought about that. What does that do to the ozone every time you like take a swipe?
It just takes a little swipe out of the ozone.
They used to call Dave's dorm room the ozone.
So are you trying to say that like private jet?
It's the bro zone. Just dudes playing Halo.
Dude, hell yeah,
Oh,
hell yeah. I mean, are
Wait,
people
what
saying
is-
it's hypocritical? He's
what
got like
source?
yachts and private jets and shit.
Dylan, what site are you looking at?
I don't know, man. One of these Euro ones,
Oh, okay.
Daily Mail or some shit.
I'm not afraid of climate change because I think I'm not afraid of change.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
That's pretty deep, man.
Yeah.
That's actually,
I think it's time for us to adapt.
damn.
Yeah, for sure. Makes you think.
I didn't think we were going to solve any like world issues on this pod
Yeah.
today, but we did.
Will brings up some good points, though.
Yeah,
He usually does,
Maybe it's
man.
on us, man. Not
Did
the
you do a
climate.
pod with us last week? We did one Thursday.
yeah. I did the
Yeah,
Dad
dude,
pod on
crushed it.
patreon.com/circling
That
back
pod
podcast.
was good.
I like that content. Big fan.
It was better than the first one.
Oh, the first one was good.
It was better than the first one. Better than the
First one was good.
better than the first one.
Was the first one not good?
It was good. But the second one was better.
Okay.
I
It was so
I
long
like to
ago,
think
I
that
don't remember.
I like to think that every pod we do is better than the last. You have to think like
That's
that.
just simply untrue.
No, after Valerio,
It's
there's
true.
no way we top Valerio the week of Valerio.
It's true. That's true. Should we just
Was
should we
that
just
this
record until we should we just record every week until we just have a podcast we're not proud of? We're like that wasn't good enough.
Maybe we should record until we have a perfect podcast and then just stop recording.
What entails a perfect podcast?
Well, first of all, Will's got to pitch a perfect game on the ad reads,
It's true.
which is tough.
Okay, rule number one.
I've
it's
done it
gotta
on
be
Mailin.
it's got to be a banger for sure.
We have to be laughing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing walking. I'm singing. Dave's doing his little bing bong jokes that nobody cares about, that he loves so much.
I noticed you were tweeting about Bing Bong. Seems like somebody cares.
Expose him.
No, I do like bing bong. The jokes, that is.
I'm kind of off of it. I'm on my new shit now.
What's your new shit?
That called Blammo.
It's not Kablamo.
Really? That's pretty sick, man.
You know that TJ's has got me like, wow.
Right.
Anyway, back to my posture.
My posture's actually getting worse. I'm shrinking into Ross.
Ross is laying down by the end of a pod at
Ross's-
those old
Yeah,
chairs.
his grandad's posture was truly abysmal.
Can we talk
Those
Dave?
chairs were the first studio we had. Those chairs were terrible for
Yeah,
your
you
back.
couldn't sit up straight in them.
No, it's pointless to even try.
They were comfortable until you had to sit in them for 90 minutes.
Dylan, we got to get our YouTube numbers up. Can you start putting your feet up like you did in the Touching Base studio so people can see your feet?
Can we do like a premium tier on YouTube for people to pay for that?
What if we just did foot cam?
Do they allow that on YouTube?
We just put cams underneath the desks and they
Nope.
just stare at our feet the entire time.
What if
free
we got
feet
shadow
pics.
banned on YouTube, or they just like deplatformed us because Dylan's feet?
I still get DM'd about my feet, man.
I still don't understand how you can ban shadows. You just get rid of the sun?
My sister's first car was a Dodge Shadow convertible.
I don't even know what that is.
So look it up. Sick.
Is it sweet?
A Dodge Shadow.
Yep.
She painted the town red in that?
It was maroon.
Ooh. Oh, those are sweet. I might get a classic.
Look
Look at
swagger.
that.
I might get a
dude.
classic one.
Oh, that is kind of sick.
You know, getting your kid a first car of just being like a classic convertible, that's like kind of a bit car for you, but like a good first car for them. I don't hate that.
I asked Parks what he wants his first car to be. He told me a Tesla. Like,
Oh god.
Come on,
buddy,
dude.
it ain't
What's
gonna
wrong
hap-
with
That ain't
it?
gonna happen.
Get them. They've got the base models.
I want to get him. I want to get him a a '98 two-door Tahoe. It's gonna
So
be
you're
sick.
just basically trying to live vicariously
just so
through
I
your
can
son.
drive it. Yeah.
This is baseball dad is really coming out here.
How sick would that be?
I mean, it would be sick.
It'd be very retro by the time he's cruising the streets.
I don't know if our ozone would thank you for that, Dylan.
They had good standards in '98.
Why would your dorm room
Did
thank
they?
him for anything?
Did they? Is that
I
were
don't
the
know.
emissions up to par in '90? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Can we talk Dangerous Nights cruise real
You
quick?
get it, Dave? The
Okay.
ozone? Do you get it?
Dude, there was a real Dangerous Nights crew out recently.
You're an
This crew was dangerous,
Right.
and it was nighttime.
Right.
Kanye, Madonna, Floyd Mayweather. AB was there?
AB was there. Yeah, holding it down.
What are they doing? Like they don't need to party this hard.
Hey, who sends out the first text? Like, hey, let's get together.
That is my biggest question.
Do we know where they're linking? It looks like they're in like my friend's basement with nothing, no art on the walls.
They are
This
in
is
my
not your friend's
parents'
basement.
garage.
Floyd just got done like that. Looks like one of those couches at old people's houses that you just piece together.
This is a garage.
And then Julia Fox, his current baddie.
Julia Stiles.
Kanye.
Julia Cox.
What do you do when you walk?
Right?
You
Yeah.
walk into this
Fox.
party.
Fox.
It looks like Mayweather just got
Little
done
slip
like
there.
working out.
Who's that baddie on the floor? Just vibing right
I don't
now.
know who that baddie is vibing though.
I don't like Madonna's dance moves.
People are accusing Madonna of faking that she's on Molly.
She's-
People are like, oh, she's trying to put off the vibe that she's on all the drugs. How old is she?
Okay,
64?
more likely scenario. Leo
Fake-
rents out the theater for 25 hours and fights people the entire time, or
She's
Madonna did
63.
Molly with Kanye.
She's 63.
She's 63?
Yeah, she's Madonna. She was lighting things on fire in the 80s.
I mean, I know she probably has some work done. She looks fantastic.
she does. It's Madonna.
And she's out here just vibing
She's a forever sex symbol.
with Ye.
How did what's his group chat look like?
Yeah, who started this group text? It wasn't AB. I know that.
I could see,
Probably Madonna.
like, I could see Kanye doing it. I could see Kanye just being like, all right, like, my ex is currently hooking up with the SNL dude. I need to roll with like a real tight crew tonight. And he was just like, all right, this is what we're doing. You know how when people break up, like they try to win the breakup and they'll go out and like post a bunch of stories of them living their best life. Like this is just Kanye trying to show like, no, you roll with Pete Davidson. I roll with Madonna.
Yeah.
All right. What's the order from richest to least richest on that couch?
It goes
Richest
Kanye,
to least richest.
Kanye, Floyd, Madonna,
Yeah.
AB,
You should be ashamed
Julia
of yourself.
Fox.
It goes
It's
Mayweather.
yeah.
Kanye,
No, I'm going.
No, Kanye's richer than
Madonna.
Mayweather.
I got Ye then
No.
Floyd.
I go Mayweather, Kanye, Madonna.
We talking
AB.
liquid?
Yeah, how licky are we?
We talking licky assets?
Oh
my god.
You have a month to get as liquid as
Shorten
you
both
possibly
of
can.
them.
That's not good.
We're
You have-
talking licky ass.
You have a month to get liquid.
Stop.
I don't need a month. Floyd Mayweather's net worth is $450. Kanye's net worth is $1.8 billion.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm fairly certain Floyd's sober. Like I don't think he partakes. I don't think he drinks. I don't know if he does any kind of drugs. So he has to be in hell in this.
You sit next to Madonna doing that, you're like, I gotta get out of here.
I'm sorry, but if I find myself next to a 63-year-old doing Molly at a party and I'm
Madonna.
sober, I'm just like, stop.
It's Madonna.
I know, but anyone like that you're getting to the narc age.
Like a
She's not a
virgin,
narc.
You don't think she could be a narc?
What if
touched
she
for
wa-
the very first time?
What if she was an undercover Fed? She just pulls out a badge.
Madonna's one of those flight people. What are they called when they get on
An air
flights?
marshal?
Yeah, is Madonna's an air
I
marshal?
feel like that's a bad air
She's
marshal.
not an air
It's
marshal.
not very
She's
incognito.
63
Very
woman.
recognizable. Well, I
Like
guess
a
that would.
virgin.
Okay,
You don't have to do that.
you get broken up with, and you get Kanye's phone in your possession, and you get to text and assemble a dangerous night's crew from Kanye's phone. Who are you
It's
texting?
the
from?
least dangerous night.
Who am I assembling? What's no one here? No offense, but I'm not doing sloppy steaks with Floyd. You know. Get out of here.
Well, he would be a little intimidating. He'd bring like a Louis Vuitton bag just filled with like stacks. He always has one of those on him.
You know the Floyd stories, right? That he would go to clubs in Vegas, go party, bottle service, VIP, and then would not drink, but would just jog down the strip home. Like he would run home. So he would just go out, and this is while he's like training when he's like peak 40-0 or whatever he is, 41-0, and would just be like, yep, go out, make an appearance, then run home.
I mean, you're just getting that club energy. You're just feeding off the club.
The vibes fuel you.
I get it. You're feeling down, you just go to the club, see a bunch of people going
You
crazy.
Run home.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it if the party's going to be a banger for sure, but
Running home from the club ain't the worst idea. You kind of burn the cows that you just put on.
when was
to
the
the
last time
club.
you walked home from a bar?
Going to a club sober is the worst thing.
Have you? You live near a bar.
No, I haven't walked home from any bar.
I did it recently.
Oh, cool, man.
What bar?
The beer plant.
The vegan restaurant that you're addicted to?
Yeah.
This dude's
Are
over
you
here.
going
This,
vegan?
yeah, Dylan's out here eating what, like popcorn chicken
They have
that's actually cauliflower.
buffalo wings in quotes. It's actually cauliflower.
Boy, I don't like this.
They have a steak
They're pretty
sandwich and
good.
it's actually Whittier mushrooms. What are you doing?
Yeah, they have a pressed mushroom skirt steak, which is just mushrooms.
Stop pressing mushrooms.
Stop stealing their skirts for your food.
No one's stealing skirts, Will.
Is the beer made from plant? I
No,
guess
it's
all
regular
beer's
ass
hop,
beer.
but wheat. I don't know.
I don't think there are any animal products in beer.
Is it kind of a bummer that the closest bar to you is actually a vegan restaurant?
A little bit.
Like you feel like Yelpy scum right now.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I'm next to Abel's.
gonna take
I'm next
you.
to Abel's,
I'll go.
dude.
I'll go, and I'll probably enjoy it, but publicly, I will hate it.
That's fine. Like a virgin. I'm doing Madonna.
You know, you think Dylan's got it out of his system, but then he triples down.
touched for the.
people know the song.
I'm texting Drake first.
She's 63. She looks great.
I'm all with Drake, man.
I'm texting him
Drake?
first. I think that's one of the big names he has in his phone that would be like a Dangerous Nights group participant.
I saw Drake linked with Manziel recently.
What if you actually got to link with Drake and you guys sat down at a restaurant and he just looked at you across the table and grabbed his water and just dumped it on his steak? He's just a big Tim Robbins guy.
Who else you calling up or throwing a text out too?
We need some baddies up in there. Like, who are maybe just text all Kim's sisters. Be like, get Dizzy up in there. Can we just get Dizzy and Courtney? I feel like they would join. Travis Barker.
I feel like his stock is down, man.
I don't know. My brother-in-law Drew was wearing a Scott Disick matching set from his brand Talentless on when we were on family vacation. He was like, "Yeah, you like this matching set?" It's Scott Disick.
Are you kidding?
I'm still stuck on that you called him Tim Robbins.
What's his name?
It's Tim Robinson.
Whatever.
Tim Robbins is the Shawshank guy.
Shouts to all my Tims out there.
He crawled through a sewer to get to freedom.
Is that his actual name in the movie?
No. Tim Robbins is his name.
Is he related to Christopher?
Does he still do anything? Is he acting still? Is he direct? He's a director guy.
I mean, you don't really need once you do Shawshank,
right.
Don't you just take the rest of the career off?
I mean, like, do you think? Yeah, I don't know if Shawshank gets you FU money.
Yeah, but I mean, it's on TNT every single day.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's like getting mailbox money from TNT. Maybe he is. Royalties, as they're often called.
Man, looking at Scott Disick's Instagram page, we're on different waves, man. His lifestyle and mine are just a little bit different.
Why?
It seems to be very wealthy.
His nights are a little bit more dangerous than yours.
They are quite dangerous.
Your
compared
crew
to mine.
goes to the plant-based restaurant that you can walk to.
Yeah, and he gets on a PJ and goes to like Bora Bora for a weekend with the squad. It's just different. That's all I'm saying.
This has nothing to do with this, but I forgot that I watched this. This is retroactive weekend and fun recap. I watched The Alpinist last night.
Oh, baby. How'd it go?
Boy. Fantastic documentary.
Spoiler alert.
On Netflix.
Hey, if you don't like spoilies, mash that
How is
15
that a
to 30
spoiler?
second button.
I just said
No,
it
I'm
was
telling
good.
them right now.
We're about to
yeah.
spoil
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah, if you don't want spoilers for the Alpinist, mash that 15-second button.
3, 2, 1.
Did you know he died before you watched it?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
I
Because remember, I asked you. You told me to watch it, and I like, not jokingly, but I said like, "Did he die?" And you're like, and you go, "Do you want to know?" I'm like, "Oh,
No. I played it off way cooler than that.
I think I did that.
I played it off way cooler.
You did."
We
I
started
didn't want-
watching it, and Bay was like, "There's no way this guy's still alive, right?" It's like, I probably wouldn't.
They showed the
wouldn't.
older guys who were talking about him. It's like, how did you make it to
Yeah.
63?
He died
Because they had limits, David.
Because they were hanging with Floyd.
died in 2018.
These climbers, dude. Like, what a mind-blowing movie. I was kind of waiting for him to like fall the entire movie, and he never really did.
You know it ends that way. I mean, if that's what you do, if that's your passion,
I knew
you're gonna die.
I knew his life was going to end that way, but I didn't think the documentary was going to end that way.
Right.
You can't just hit us with that. But I mean, awesome documentary.
It was kind of a weird transition, and they're like, and he's gone.
But it was very casual the way they finally revealed it. Like, yeah, I couldn't find him for a couple of days, and they had like the filmmakers who were talking to, search party
His
or whatever, and
to Brett, his girlfriend.
girlfriend, yes, and they're like,
She was
can't
delightful.
find him. Tough scene, man.
You didn't like her?
No, I liked everybody, but he definitely died the way he wanted to die.
Question, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Is he still in the mountain, in the snow?
I think so. I don't think there's a way to recover him unless you got like a.
If that's what you do, and you know that's how you're going to die eventually, is that? I don't know if that like is.
Is there
bad
something
for the
symbolic
family.
about it?
Yeah, he's like a part of the mountain now.
Yeah, I don't know.
In Juneau, right?
Can you just thaw out and just like walk away from
I
it?
had the thought that maybe when it
Like Austin Powers.
is he gonna.
I don't know. I don't know if
Han
our man's
Solo,
gonna.
bro.
I don't know if Marc Andre is gonna thaw out.
I'd be tired if he did.
Leclerc,
He hadn't aged a bit because he's been frozen.
like unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Yeah, I'm a caveman.
I'm surprised that like I mean, I feel like there's like weird people that would go try to find him. Just creeps.
Oh God,
I don't know what.
I got the text that we were all fearing. Y'all recording today? I haven't been very electric on my past appearances, but that shouldn't be a problem today.
Oh, here we go.
Micah. Mind
You know what?
Can we get the mute button ready?
of
I'm gonna get it.
Micah.
We'll give him a minute and a half to say whatever it is he wants to say. I don't know what he wants to talk about. Maybe he wants to talk about Luca. Maybe he wants to come on and talk about Who's the guy? Djokovic.
Maybe he wants to talk about Austin's hottest new vegan beer spot.
Beer plant.
It's not. Is that what it's called?
Beer plant.
That name is bad.
Welcome to the beer plant.
That's not even.
Are you wearing leather shoes? Check those at the door.
No shoes. No problem.
No shirt, no shoes, no problem at the beer
Wow.
plant.
We got bread in
Everything's
the building.
free.
That's very sick.
Is it free?
Everything's free at the beer plant.
What's the price range on a beer plant beer?
Major $6 per beer vibes.
Oh yeah.
Brett, welcome to the program. I brought you in here because you not only are doing Brett's breaking news today, but we also have a shampoo sponsor. And given that your hair's just looking en fuego, it just made sense.
Thank you.
Your hair and skin are unique, but finding a men's personal care product that works for you can be like searching for a needle in a haystack. And I don't know if you guys have ever searched for a needle in a haystack. Ain't easy.
I haven't done that.
Ain't easy.
I wouldn't waste my time.
With Hawthorne, all you have to do is take a short quiz to look, feel, and smell your best. Hawthorne is a premium grooming brand that tailors your personal care routine to your unique profile. First, you take their quiz. It's a fun quiz. We've all taken it.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah, what kind of hair you got? Is it greasy? How often do you shampoo that hair? Do you condition?
It even asks you fun stuff like what do you like to drink? Are you a
Plant-based
wine-
beers.
Are you a wine guy?
Yeah, do they have plant-based beers as
You
a...
go to the beer plant?
Can you walk to a plant-based bar?
Yeah. Sick.
They're like, oh, if he can, that guy doesn't wash his hair hardly at all.
They tailor
That's
the
true.
products for you.
Mhm.
It's sick.
At the end of the day, your boy, I scooped that essentials bundle. It's got all the products tailored right to my body type and lifestyle. I got their body wash, shampoo.
I use their shampoo every day.
Conditioner.
People forget that.
I got some cream that I've been applying under my eyes because I got these bags under my eyes I just can't get rid of.
Which package did you get? Because I took the quiz and they sent me the Trill Boy swag.
The Trill Boy swag?
Yeah.
Dave, I didn't want to tell you this, but they actually made that just for you. They saw your unique profile and it was so unique they came up with just one thing for you.
That's very cool.
They take the risk out of shopping for personal care by giving you free shipping on orders and returns. And if you don't like your products, they'll even retailer them based on your feedback. With high-quality self-care products tailored specifically to your needs from Hawthorne, looking your best has never been easier. Take Hawthorne's quiz today and get started on your personalized self-care routine by going to hawthorne.co and use promo code CirclingBack to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co, promo code CirclingBack, hawthorne.co, promo code CirclingBack. Brett, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. I just want to say I'm not a piece of shit for getting a New York strip pizza last
Let's
night.
talk about it.
Not a piece of shit.
Brett ordered a pizza last night that had New York strip on
Did
it.
you go to Ciccolini's?
It makes you ask the question, does steak belong on pizza?
Have we ruined the show? We're so late on it already.
I am so with Brett on this one. It's not even funny.
Let's
I've
go.
never tried it, but every time I see it on the menu, I'm always very intrigued, and I will be trying it at some point.
Do they offer other types of za?
Correct. They have
Okay.
spinach and
Okay.
artichoke pizza, which is also very
Ugh.
good.
Do they have any plant-based
I hate it when
options for
people order
Dylan?
the spinach artichoke anything.
They have a prosciutto fig, which is obviously not plant-based.
Hate
but,
it.
But
That-
figs are.
Hate that worse than what you did.
Why?
No, prosciutto fig's a goated combination.
On pizza?
Fig.
Never tried it, but
You don't get figgy with it?
Oh,
didn't
please
think of
don't
it.
do what you just did.
Boy,
I don't care if it's a spread on a
Stop.
pizza, a chutney, a jam, whatever it is.
you know the difference between chutney and jam?
yeah, we know.
Brett, what type of sauce was on this steak pizza?
What type of sauce?
Yeah, was it red
Was
sauce?
it
Yeah, it was
jus?
red sauce.
Okay, what were the other
Could have been
toppings?
Marzano, I'm not sure, but it was red.
What were the other toppings on your steak pizza?
Cheese, basil, and steak.
No vegetables.
No veggie.
No like caramelized onion.
Nope.
They could have sprinkled some blue cheese up on
basil
there.
is certainly a vegetable.
You said it was thinly sliced. Can you give me like a rough estimate of the dimensions?
It looked like, quarter to half inch slice. I mean, it looked like deli meat was on my pizza.
Are you sure this was a New York strip?
It says it in the name. yeah.
I know, but you don't think they were back there just like taking a tri-tip and just, pulling the wool over your
A
eyes?
You
tri-tip.
can't do that.
Tri-tip, everyone else did.
You gotta trust them, man. I'm gonna go.
I think it was
Dude,
a
hop
skirt
in.
steak.
There was parm on it too. Little. He asked me if I wanted red pepper. I said nah. I'm good. So it's good.
I thought about it,
here's the
Brad.
thing. It's a salty meal. Like you don't feel great after it. But the New York strip was phenomenal. I was by the end of it, I didn't want the carbs anymore. I was just forking off the strip, eating that.
Don't say forking off.
Forking off the strip.
I was forking off the strip.
I don't hate it. I don't
Thank you,
love
Dave.
it.
Thank you.
The more I think about it, I obviously get sausage on pizza. A lot of people don't know that, but I do. And this isn't that different.
That place hasn't disappointed me yet.
It's different.
Not once.
And you saw
Carve,
Carson
American
Wentz.
Grill, and Carson Wentz was there. Yes.
Okay.
People thought I was like some guy that looks like Carson. No.
Was his hair slicked
Carson
back?
Wentz. I mean,
You
he
know
has
what
a
he looks
He has a
like.
very short hair.
I don't know what he looks like.
I'm just wondering if he had sloppy steaks or what he was doing.
If I saw this
He's there
guy
with
in
his
a
wife.
if I saw Carson Wentz in a restaurant, there's no way that I would know it was a professional football player.
He's a large
know what
guy.
Carson
He's
Wentz
six,
looks like?
dude. He's 6'5".
Dylan, the
He's
fact that
big.
I even watched the Cowboys game last night is amazing.
I'll whip Carson Wentz's ass.
Has Will,
Dude,
have
he
you,
would
have
kick
you
the
still
shit out of
never
him.
been a carve?
He
Somehow?
kicked the shit out of
He's
me
too
too.
nice.
I've been to Carve once.
One time? Okay.
Carve.
For the dinner.
And if I'm being honest, I've been
Dude.
spreading the gospel of Carve ever since. I was talking to people the other day. I was like, you know where we should go for a fun dinner one night? Carve. They're like,
American
oh, is that
Grill.
that place over by Dylan's? And I was like, yeah,
You
it's
might
actually
ri-
legit.
You might have a waiter who was born in the same hospital as you and
Dude,
stayed a few
That's
states over.
crazy.
You might have a bartender who knows his wine, and then he recommends the most expensive bottle on the menu.
Which,
Or you might
which
have a wine
to
guy
be fair,
who you're like straight up boys with. He doesn't recognize you when you try and call him out in front of the squad.
to be fair,
Boy,
Dave
that was
Dave did follow up and buy that exact wine because it was so good afterwards.
The Desert Door, or no, not Desert Door. 8
days
years in the desert.
Yeah.
Hard to find. Total Wine has failed me a couple times recently.
I guess it's
Really?
not total wine. It's like partial wine, more like.
Dylan's just a Spetz like stand. It's so lame. Total Wine is way better.
Brett, since you're here, do you notice anything different about me?
Dude, look at his posture.
I was your posture.
It's part of my new initiative. I'm trying to maintain better posture.
I'm
throughout
trying to
the
maintain better
podcasts.
pasta myself.
Compliment his posture. He's really excited.
Dude, is it going? How's the episode going?
Well, pretty good. I think I'm nailing it.
Especially
this-
because his posture.
They keep
is so
passing me
good.
the rock, and I just can't stop shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
I'll have to
basketball.
listen
Dude,
to
Dave,
that.
how's the air up there?
They're saying that my jokes have been slam dunks.
Slam
This
dunk.
is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Actually, you look bigger than Will now.
Well,
Well, my posture's like that of a
Sock.
yeah, like there's nothing. My spine is licky.
when Dylan was here last week post Cove, and KJ was sitting next to me because he didn't want to. We didn't know about it. Dylan was fine, but
According to the CDC, anywhere from 5 to 15 days. So
Yeah.
it turns out KJ's
Randy's still might be contagious.
Randy went back to the place where he crowd surfed and got the vid.
Right.
It was still just lurking.
Do you think is Randy hungover today? He's got
He's got
got
hungover
hungover
vibes. Yeah,
voice.
he's got 2-day hangover
He ate,
vibes.
he ate hot dogs in bed.
Yeah, he ate like a
so-
7-year-old yesterday.
Parts saw that meal in his story. He's like, let's go.
Yeah, Parks was like, wait, is someone's doing anime and hot dog macaroni? I'm in.
and Randy was doing a different kind of anime.
Tentacles?
It's not fair.
Incognito.
Hey, is that all you ate yesterday? Oh God, it's his only meal.
3
He
hot
went
dogs
back.
in
He
that
didn't-
bowl.
He didn't finish it. He went, put it in the fridge, and went back.
I don't even think he put it in the fridge. I think he put it on his bedside table.
Oh.
I was hoping he tried to class it up and he got like a nice, maybe an Italian sausage or something. But he was a
Hey.
ballpark Frank,
No.
which makes me happy.
Oscar Mayer wieners.
And he didn't heat it up.
3 Oscar Mayer wieners for 1 box of Kraft Mac.
God, it's crazy. He's
That
the new
ratio
glizzy
is
guy.
crazy.
Is he the new glizzy
He
guy?
had that glizzy Mac. Yeah.
We're coming up on Bit Madness. We might need to up our hot dog content in relation to Dylan before so.
Is it already coming up?
I mean, dude, it's like we got like 6 weeks
Oh,
till March.
dude, when CBS played the March Madness like theme song last night,
Man.
got the juices going a little bit.
It just
Between
doesn't-
that and Masters.
Hey man, don't talk to me during Masters week. I'm thinking about taking a
Are you
whole
gonna-
week off.
Are you going to download the app? You can download it?
Hey, I never deleted it.
It's in my home row.
I freaking love the Masters.
Is it in your thumb zone, dude?
It's totally it's on my home bar or whatever. I don't know.
You want to do breaking news now?
No.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to
ready?
leave.
Okay.
No, do it.
Okay. Dave, since your posture has been so good, I'll reward you with the first overall
He
pick.
deserves it.
Do you want to go catching Z's,
Oh.
parallel narking, or H2? Oh no.
Is the narky one about Micah?
No, it's
He's not gonna like
It could
that.
be. He's gonna actually like the story though.
I want to go with H2. No.
H2. Oh no.
Oh no.
A Tennessee man went to a Cracker Barrel in 2014, Dave, where he was served, wait for it, not water, but hand sanitizer. He has won his court case and is receiving $750,000 in damages.
That's a
Did
long
he-
court.
did he
Wait,
start
wait,
pounding
wait.
it? Got hammered?
Yeah, he started pounding EcoSan hand sanitizer.
So
That
you
was-
can
that
get
was served to him.
750K just by drinking a little hand
What-
sandy from Waffle
What
House.
were the damages? What happened to him?
He has serious burns in his esophagus and mouth that still cause pain to this day.
I know-
Just from one sip?
Unclear about how much he guzzled the hand sanitizer.
What did it sound like, you think, when he took a big glug of it?
Was it the jelly kind or the liquid one?
It's not what I was looking for. That
It's
is not what I
disgusting.
was looking for.
Ecosan
Glug.
Industrial.
That's what I was looking for.
I
At
was
a
trying to
Cracker
do that,
Barrel
but
in
it came, out,
Marion
it
County.
came out differently.
Isn't it like just like drinking grain alcohol, basically?
That's what I thought.
I don't know,
This-
you're the
this stuff is
plant-based guy.
apparently
Yeah.
Industrial.
I don't know how those two are correlated.
Fucking Robert Plant over here.
hand sanitizer martinis?
He originally asked for 150,000, but the jury said he deserves more,
What?
saying that he should
Is
get
this guy the luckiest guy in the world?
3.6 million in non-economic and 730,000 in economic. But because Tennessee has a cap in place on economic damages, you only get 750,000 total.
Total
Okay.
reform.
Only.
Yeah.
Tort
Yeah.
reform, guys.
Yeah. So be careful if you're at Cracker Barrel in Marion County.
I'm not going to be careful. If anything, I'm going to drink it as fast as I possibly can and hope that I can turn
Yeah.
that meal into a lawsuit.
Yeah, plus you catch a little buzz at the same time. You kind of lit.
Man, after the holidays, I think I need tart reform because I ate so many sweets.
Okay.
You fucking killed that.
We've got a new audience, and
This guy
I'm
with
trying to rebrand a little bit. I'm trying to
Hey,
be
did
kind of the Gaffigan of the
This
crew.
guy with
now.
his new posture is just absolutely on fire.
Not to pull back the curtain. Did you see our numbers last week?
Mm-mm.
Sneaky bust.
Don't say that. I
You're
wasn't
saying
here.
it's 'cause
For I
Will-
wasn't here for most of it.
Dude, tell us about him.
Do you
They're
know?
going, I'm just saying.
Dude, we
they said
feast in the
new
beginning of the
audience.
year. We absolutely feast in
Oh,
January.
so
That's
now
what
we
we
can
do.
expect
Are we stocked
precipitous
up
decline.
right now?
I don't know if we're stock up, but the buy signals are happening.
Look at this. The buy signals. I love it.
Strong buy, baby. Jim Cramer. What a psycho
When
he
we
is.
go-
What would our the bat signal? What would our buy signal be? Where it's like you're flashing up there, to
Beep,
let
beep.
people know what we're doing. It's not
Beep,
actually a noise. It's
Oh.
an image cast up onto the sky.
Like
what
what-
would our image
It's
be?
Randy's
What is our
butt,
image?
The
butt
Randy's-
cheeks from the Bahamas that I took.
Randy's little dumper.
Yeah.
I think it's that new coffee cup
Randy's
logo
little
that Randy's
dumper.
working on.
It's Dylan eating a plant-based chicken sandwich or
Mhm.
something.
Is Randy wearing a truck stop T-shirt right now?
No, he's wearing a
It's from Tyler's stuff.
What's Tyler's? Isn't Tyler's just like a Buc-ee's?
It's a local like sporting goods store that sells shirts and shit.
Randy.
You can get your Keith
shirts-
Austin.
Have
Weird
I told you
shirt
guys what
there.
Randy's been doing lately? Randy's been ordering stuff unnecessarily from Amazon and returning it through the company just so he can, if you return it at Kohl's to Amazon, you get $5 in Kohl's cash.
Dude,
What?
I think that's
So Randy's out here just like getting $5 in Kohl's cash with every Amazon order we do.
Randy's
is that
money
why
laundering.
is that why we're like, Randy, you need a mic, and he ordered like a $28 one, and we were all like, hey, that seems kind of cheap for a podcast mic. He's like, no, it's fine, and he had to send it back.
Yeah, he's ordering like tiny little USB cords and like just returning them for $5 Kohl's cash.
Like the
every
ones
time.
that don't work when you put them in your car and you buy for $5. And
Exactly.
your phone doesn't charge. And you're like, oh, that's weird. Then
Yeah.
I bought
Device
the-
not supported.
Yeah, I bought the $6 cord. It doesn't work.
It's
Wow.
a real fun one.
Support this device, bitch.
Will, you want to hear the story about Austin?
I would love to.
There's a QR code scheme appearing on parking meters.
Oh,
So somebody's going around slapping stickies on parking meters that are just connecting like to their bank account.
this is objectively a good idea.
That's
Not a-
awesome.
Don't condone it, but my cap.
That's pretty great.
That is not good.
Bogus QR code stickers have been found stuck to more than 24 parking meters across Austin, and authorities are investigating the matter.
What if we did one? It's a QR code. We're not going to steal your money. We just want to earn your business. So it just
Yes.
goes to the pod.
Takes you to
Uh,
review the pod.
It
That
takes
is-
you to a clip of Dylan
That is
talking
guerrilla
about.
marketing. That's like what we should do at the bathroom at Woodrow's, where we just put a QR code to our
I
podcast.
think so.
You can't. That bathroom's sacred. They have not changed the bikini spread that's been there for 28 years.
Correct. It is Sports Illustrated swimsuit models from 1999 to 2006.
Dave, we're gonna restart your computer
No, I'm not.
for your Windows updates.
No, I'm not.
What's the longest you guys are willing to park somewhere with a meter where you'll run in and do something without worrying about getting towed or a ticket?
Oh, without paying?
Yeah, like what's the longest amount of time that you're willing to like run into somewhere and get something done before you run out to your car?
5 minutes.
I don't think at all.
it'd
I'm
be a-
very paranoid of the boot.
It'd be a high stress 5 minutes, but I would do it.
You know what I'm guilty of is paying for parking. For example, a Southern American steakhouse downtown where I do work a lot.
Fix.
Yeah, that's the one. and I park for like 2 hours and then stay a good extra 45 minutes
Can't do
at
that.
that same spot. Never been ticketed.
Ooh.
Bad boy shit.
So I think if they know I chilled and if I put some coins in the meter, they're like, okay.
I'd accuse Dylan of this parking scheme, but I don't think you know how QR codes work.
Okay. I'm also not a thief, so there's that. Jerk.
Dylan's looking for a QT code.
I thought he was a QAnon code guy.
That's true.
Can we just go to the next story?
Randy, can you help me out here? The newest TikTok trend is sleepy chicken, Dave.
Oh. Oh my God.
Doctors are advising against this horrendously toxic trait where you cook chicken in NyQuil.
That's chicken?
It's fried chicken.
No, it's sleepy chicken.
It's sleepy chicken. Known as NyQuil chicken or sleepy chicken, the trend, which many chalk up to being a joke, has surfaced on video platforms like TikTok. People put chicken breasts in a pan, pour the medicine over it until it absorbs the liquid, and then cook it.
That's not a banger for sure.
That is terrible.
Can you deep fry it?
Unclear, but what happens is that when you cook it in NyQuil, the water and other like filler ingredients boil off, and so you just get super concentrated NyQuil on these things, and it's very, very bad for you.
Lean tendies?
Wendy's?
It's good.
not
Also, you don't want to stand above the pot when it's happening because the fumes are absorbed into your lungs and it knocks you out.
That
So,
wind that
terrible
that
idea.
Dave talked about the other day blew some smoke down our chimney when I lit a fire the other day, and it caused quite the smoke out situation in our living room.
I think your flue was just closed.
I'm worried that the wind was blowing
flue.
it closed, like as it was
The
happening,
wind
because
was blowing your flue closed.
I'm worried something was shutting it because it was not a good situation for a couple minutes there.
You think wind blew smoke down your chimney?
Dog,
I don't think it works like that, fool.
I think it does. There's probably gonna be some
In-
chimney,
in-
all the
in
chimney
the-
sweep
In
hardos
the
out there.
hundreds, if not
You know my
thousands of
chimney
years
sweep.
of chimneys.
I can give you my chimney sweep's number.
You were the first one that ever had wind
Where's the
blow
top
smoke
hat?
into your place.
Don't worry about it.
Damn, dude, that's kind of
I'm different.
You gotta,
Sorry,
you gotta go up to Fluter to
Sorry.
get that tuned up.
not gonna
That was
apologize for
good.
being different.
Fine, Dave's got a chimney sweep on
Sure, on speed dial.
You got the hat and
on
everything.
retainer. I think.
Is he in your dangerous
Guys,
nights crew?
Posture's waning. I gotta go.
Dave's not answering the question if he has a chimney sweep in his dangerous nights crew. He just ran off the second he got asked that question. They're all out wearing
Oh,
top hats and
man.
shit.
We got to get out of here.
Let's
That was a fun
leave.
one. Bye.